listen.
You'll take 10 bags of shark shit. Alright, that's Pod Fiction.
Woo!
Welcome to Pod Fiction, everybody. And we're back from our long-awaited vacation from doing podcasts.
Yeah, if you were waiting for us to come back, you waited. Nailed it.
Alright, so should we start with, like, catching up from the last, like,
6
year?
months? Yeah. It's been a while.
Or, like, the last couple weeks.
Let the ball roll, and you feel where it should go. It's been a while.
I can't even remember what I ate last month.
No, but why the fuck would you?
Chicken, tell me what you're missing. Kiss another man when I'm working in the kitchen. I thought that was appropriate for this time.
It was appropriate. We're talking about food.
Yeah.
This is our new food podcast, everybody.
Today we're gonna make a glazed chicken. Tell me what you're missing. Kiss another man when I'm working in the kitchen.
It's not even like bad. It's a respectful thing. You walk up to your buddy. He's making there's a little kiss. I like that dish. There's a little kiss.
Tell me what you're missing.
You tell me what's missing here. I need some more salt.
All right. So what do you watch? Do you want to dive in?
What have you been up to? Just tell me what you've been up to.
What I've been up to.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And what the people want to know what I've been up to.
They do.
Not a whole hell of a lot. Really am deep into the 1/6 figure scale game, which is really expensive.
You were like throwing out gang sign. The 1/6 side. I'm like, I don't know.
Wow, that's I don't even want to know that gang at this moment.
Yeah, it's roughly about 16 the size of a regular gang.
I've spent over $1,000 in the last like month and a half on just toys.
Yeah, but how sick is your collection look?
Fucking dope.
So tell me what you're missing.
Kiss another man when I'm buying 6 fig.
That does not taste good.
I don't know.
I've already banked this
What
water.
are you drinking?
It's old. That's what you need to know. I purchase old water, previously owned water. But 1/6 is that 1/6 the size of a human being, or 1/6 the size of the actual item?
It's 12 inches, so I don't know what's 1/6 of. I guess a full scale is like
accurate.
To like a human.
So then by definition, like, wouldn't 12 inches not be accurate for everything? Because the Hulk's like 15 feet high, so
yeah, but he's not a 1/6 scale figure. He's like, I don't know what he is, but he's fucking gigantic.
Yeah, I saw.
The dude stands like this tall next to like the other figures.
Yeah.
So
so then that means they kind of make them accurate.
Yeah, they make them accurate to like the size of like.
That's cool.
Of the characters.
You think they have like
movies.
scientists and stuff for that? Like figure scientists who have to figure out the sizes and like math out the portions?
No, probably just some guy.
Well,
probably not like crazy hard science. Like, hey, this guy's a little shorter than Captain America, so I'm not going to make him the same size as Captain America. They based them all
on Captain America. It's their like running scale. It's like, well, how much bigger is it than Captain America, though? Honestly, that's cool though. I mean, like, could you imagine? Well, because the one that you showed me was Thor from Ragnarok.
Yeah,
and he looked really good. And I thought to myself, I'm
it's
like,
coming out to like December though. It's
okay, that makes sense. What I was thinking was like, that's really fast to like have a toy ready.
Justice League. One comes out in June, which is Tactical Batman, but the rest don't come out till like December.
I feel like it's just like Batman. They just changed a little bit. Like it's just.
Well, it's like, remember in Justice League when he's wearing that suit with the glasses on it?
Oh, so
that's called the tactical suit.
What scene?
When they're fighting at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah,
he's wearing that different suit.
The tactical suit.
Yeah, that makes him look fit.
Because Lord knows that man had not rolled them abs. I just remember like old Batman, and he was really good looking.
Which one? Like Adam West?
Fuck no, I'm talking about
Bale?
Burt Wisely. What the hell? Who's Bale? Who are you Christian Bale.
Holy fuck, you're
getting I don't know what's happening!
Who's the Batman?
What's the current one's name?
Who is the Batman?
Will Forte, that's his name. Will Christian? What's the new Batman's name?
Ben Affleck.
That's the one. I was talking like Batman v Superman Affleck.
Yeah, same dude.
Shredded. No, I know it's the same guy. And
then he just stopped being in shape.
It's weird that they showed that scene where he like shows his back and he's like pudgy.
Yeah,
why would you even do that?
That?
Just let everyone think you're just thin.
Yeah, he could have just held his back and then like, that sucks.
I felt weird. I was getting past this awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so aside from collecting figures and spending a lot of money on them, 2 questions.
One, at the end of the show, I'm going to give people like a variety of figures that I want to get, and you guys could pick out which one I should get.
Will it go into heavy consideration?
It will go into heavy consideration. The heaviest of considerations.
So that, you know what that means? Make a bunch of fake YouTube accounts and vote a bunch of times and make Michael buy a toy he doesn't want.
Yeah. Tell me what you're missing.
And we just kiss the boys in the kitchen. But okay, that's good. Okay. Right now, which ones are that you know of that you're thinking of getting?
Tactical Batman.
Okay, because it's going to be like, can you pre-order these kinds of things?
You can pre-order them. You have to drop I think it's like maybe $60 to $100 on it just to pre-order it.
That's not a lot of money.
No. I want to get Thor Ragnarok when it comes out. But like stuff that's like now, like I want to try and get an Iron Man. That's in the works. A Logan Wolverine.
Oh, like Logan's Wolverine?
Yeah, okay. From the movie Logan.
Fuck, that'd be a good piece.
Yeah.
Even the kid would be kind of cool to have. She was pretty badass.
Yeah, they didn't make her, but honestly,
really?
Hot Toys didn't even make this. This is completely like somebody like made a head sculpt, and you get a suit and you get a body and stuff. You kind of have to make it yourself. But it's really not expensive.
Fun? Is that as fun?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's like $100.
Oh, really? And then you get the whole thing.
Yeah, but it takes a month to come in because it's from China.
Fucking let's get on China. Am I right? Just kidding.
Don't get me started
on your shipping laws. I have no idea.
They actually have great shipping laws.
Yeah, they're fast as fuck. It's harder to get stuff from the States than it is from China.
States is like faster, I think, but China's the cheapest because you don't pay for shipping. But America's like $50 for anything.
It's fucked.
It's fucking stupid.
That's why we outsource to China.
Yeah. So
next topic.
I want to get a Captain America.
Yeah.
Man of Steel, Superman. What else was I fucking thinking of looking? We'll get back to it later. How about that?
That's good. Just think about it. What I was thinking was like, we should go to like a convention and you should bring all of your toys or all your figures. I don't know. Do you like? I hate saying toys. I feel like it's degrading.
I call them toys. Don't worry.
All of your bring your own toys, and people are like, "Oh, how much for that?" Like, they're not for sale. I'm just showcasing.
Yeah, I'm just showing them. I remember going to a convention. They had a bunch of video game stuff, and it's like, "Oh, you can only look at it." It's like, why the fuck would I care to look at video games?
Oh,
shit?
nice. Can you imagine going to some place, spending $80 to rent a table to show off your games? Like, that's next level pretentious, in my opinion. Like, you know what? Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Hey,
fuck off.
Hey, fuck off. That's actually really funny. I like that.
And I've been watching a shit ton of Bob's Burgers. As have you been.
Yes,
because
I also.
We're heavy into that show.
Fuck, that show's funny.
Heavy into it.
If you haven't, it's on Netflix, 7 seasons. Watch a couple episodes and don't get hooked. That's what I'm saying. You can't not do it.
And I finished all the Harry Potter movies recently.
Oh, really? You rewatched 1 to 7 and then 7.5?
Well, yeah, technically.
There's 8, right?
There's 8 movies, yeah. Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. There's like 2 movies in that franchise that are just built off, like to build to the next movie, and it's kind of rough. Like watching like Deathly Hallows Part 1 is a complete build up to like the second movie. It's like good, but like if you're in the movies theaters and like you're watching that, you'd be like, the fuck,
yeah,
the fuck.
They did that with a few films where they were doing that for a while, where they would make like a 2-part ending of the sequel, like the ending of like the trilogy that do 2 parts. Like just make one movie. I'll sit for 3 hours. I don't want to come back. I'm already here.
Coming back.
I'm coming back.
And what was it? Order of the Phoenix is not that good.
That's 5?
Yeah, it's year 5.
Year 5? That's what it says on the bottom, too. It's like Harry Potter year 1. That's
yeah, it's adorable.
Okay, out of all of the names, which one's the coolest name? So we'll list them off. There's Sorcerer / Philosopher's Stone, because depending on if it's the book or the movie, they change the name. Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban. Then 4 is the Order of the Phoenix, right? And then 5 is the Goblet of Fire.
No, 4 is Goblet of Fire, 5 is Order of the Phoenix.
6 is... what's 6?
Half-Blood Prince.
Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
And then Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix. You
Deathly
just said
Hallows.
no, that's Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows. Deathly Hallows.
If I want to say which one's cool, it's probably the Goblet of Fire. That kind of
that sounds pretty
dope.
fucking sick. Could you
the
imagine?
Sexiest one is Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, that's. I called it my asshole for several years, but it turns out women don't want to look at men's assholes, so it just didn't become
Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, you want to say the Chamber of Secrets? Are you coming on to me?
Watching Harry Potter?
O-N-S-T.
Coming on to me?
That's like ask you a question.
I'm very much coming on to you.
I want to come on to your face.
A little bump here.
Yep. This is...
Where is it?
It's called an ankle. We all have them.
Felt a bump. Okay.
There's a lump in my leg.
Have you seen them all?
I've seen them all.
Yeah.
Favorite? I like Chamber of Secrets a lot.
Yeah, Chamber of Secrets is fucking... It's a classic.
Yeah, it's really good. I like year 1 like a lot. It's good because it's the first one, but it's just, I don't know, it's weird. They're all young and the CGI is kind of poopy.
Yeah, the Goblin was pretty shitty.
And I've never liked Quidditch. Ever.
No?
I've never liked Quidditch.
It just seems way too dangerous.
There's a whole game on Quidditch, like a video game. Like, you can play, like, Harry Potter Quidditch. Just the game.
It seems like it would be a legit sports game, though.
Yeah. I've never played it, but I think...
I never understand why they would let kids play Quidditch and how dangerous it fucking got.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to kill each
Kids are,
other.
like, dying, and it's just like... I'm glad you guys are having fun.
See you guys next year for Quidditch next tournament.
Honestly, kid fighting would be a lot safer than Quidditch.
Like Fight Club, but with children. At least it's sanctioned and on the ground. I just feel
Technically, they do have that. Remember in number 2 when they have the fucking dueling thing? They
Oh,
have, like,
that's
Harry
fucked too!
That's so fucked.
He, like, makes him do, like, a backflip. Do you realize if
He just murdered him.
it lands upside down on his neck? That, like, he dead. Like, he
dead.
I'm just...
Brendan's, like, vocabulary is fantastic.
Fuck, I'm urban today, boys.
Dead.
But, like, because I remember I just watched this scene, and they flip him up and around, and he lands on his butt, and it's like, that's really dangerous.
Yeah. Whoa!
Like, okay, like, you got lucky, don't do it again. Then he does it to fucking Malfoy.
That's okay, because if they break any bones, they could just come back. They can just heal them. It's just if you snap your neck and die.
Yeah.
That's it, unless you have that stone.
There's a spell for that. They can bring you back from the dead, can't they?
They don't have a spell, but they do have a rock. The resurrection rock.
They don't have a spell, but they have rock and roll.
God gave rock and roll to you.
Could you imagine if that's how he brought people back from the dead? You just sing them like a really cheesy song.
Just like pulls out like a fucking broom guitar.
Oh
fuck! There's one song. It's in what's it called?
Bob's Burgers?
Goblet of Fire.
Oh, they have a song?
They have a song, and it's like this cheesy rock song, but with like elves, and it's so bad.
Really?
It's
I don't
so
remember that. That's
embarrassing.
so funny.
Oh fuck, it's ridiculous. It's like spin them around like a crazy elf. It's like, holy fuck.
What the fuck did you say about elves?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? Elves are cool. They ain't never done nothing to us.
Also, I want to point out the inaccuracies of Deathly Hallows Part 2. Would you like me to unpack it for you? Or Deathly Hallows Part 1? 3 of them are in 10. No one's fucking. No. They all fucking.
That one's fucking that one. Occasionally you with you.
Yeah.
You on top of you.
There's a big brother household going on there. Yep.
Get them while they're hot. You know what though? That's actually I can say this and I can be very clear. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I like the movies; they're good, but I'm not like a diehard fan. Like people have like Deathly Hallows tattoos and like this, that, and the other. Full chest piece exposed.
It's just young Harry shrine to like all like he's in the middle and the rest of it's all the other movies.
The other Harrys through the generation.
Toby is a street elf.
If you shimmy your chest the right way, you can actually watch him grow up.
How gross does Dobby the street elf sound?
Yeah, that's the elf that's giving you hand jobs for cheap amounts of money. His pimp's holding his sock.
That Dobby.
Dobby sucks for change.
Dobby has no master unless you ask him to.
Bust out the whips. That's like the fucked up. See, because in our world, we don't have another like race of beings that we can fuck, right? Like that doesn't exist. But in like their world,
Technically, you can, but it's called like.
That's an animal, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm talking like fully conscious,
like
speaking,
elves and stuff like that.
Yeah, where they have like dobies and shit. Like you could fuck a dobby. Like you wouldn't do it, but like you can, right?
Yeah, well,
and
you don't really know. I get.
And could you imagine going through like Pornhub and coming across like?
Have you ever seen Dobby have a penis? Though that's the thing.
You haven't seen it because it's a
Exactly.
child's movie, you know. Dobby gives handjobs to big titted whatever, but like that's the stuff. Like that could be a reality, and it's fucked up if you think about it. Like they
The
don't.
other side to Harry Potter.
The Harry not
Oh,
I don't know.
The
to
Harry
me-
Twatter.
That's really gross.
Thank you.
Actually, to me, I've always thought that every time I watch a fan, even like
How cool would it be living in a world like that? Though?
it wouldn't. It'd be fucking chaos. Children ride brooms and play sports. It's freaky. No one wants to be part of that world.
Kids drive like motorcycles and play sports.
What kids do you know that drive motorcycles? And are you
Millions.
Millions? Is that the game? It's called Millions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Only one kid survives out of millions.
but that's what I'm saying. Like that kind of shit's just weird. Like there's like a whole other element. And maybe that's just me being fucked up in the mind. Like thinking like, yeah, but you could fuck them. Like that's not where you should go.
Yeah.
It's like
You're like Jay off of Jay and Silent Bob. He's the first guy to ever see an alien race. And fuck it.
Even that 3-headed dog, not in relation to fucking. Could you imagine people having those, like, breeding them to be, like, imagine them like wolves, where we bred them to be dogs to domesticate. So they just have little tiny dogs that have 3 heads in your house, and it's weird.
It's just 3 more mouths to feed.
Yeah, 2 more mouths to feed. The average dog comes with his own mouth. Then you add the 2.
I guess you're right. They do come with their own customized head.
Only for $100. You can put your own dog together. But Harry Potter, everybody.
So holy shit. What have you been up to?
Oh, fuck. Literally the exact same. Watching Harry Potter and thinking about fucking elves.
I just want to put for the record, I never said anything about I would fuck an elf.
You wouldn't fuck an elf. Elves are known for their beauty. So, yeah, you would.
So you're kind of an idiot.
You ever make love to a beautiful woman? You fucked an elf, bud.
I don't have this conversation.
What I've done in my time since the hiatus, I have literally just played video games and worked.
Yeah.
You cracked a fart.
I didn't crack a fart.
You absolutely did.
I did not.
That was me. I wanted you didn't smell it, but I farted.
I didn't smell it either.
That's just rude.
You know what? I'm going to be who I'm going to be, and you can't change that. Even though you want to change it, Dad.
I don't. Same tone, make a big band. Played games. Played a couple games. I've beaten a few games. I've beaten a few games.
Did you beat off to a few games? Don't answer that question. Next question.
Next question. Pass. Played Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
Beat it.
Better. Out of 10, what do you give it?
4? I didn't mean to give it 4. I wanted to give it like a 9. It was a really good game.
It's a 4, but I loved it. Sure. Okay.
Best fucking 4 that ever stood by my side. No, it was honestly a great game. At some point, I would like to play that on the show. That'd be nice.
I think so.
Maybe not, though. I don't know. We'll see. Ow, my leg.
That me next?
Nope. I'm not an asshole. I also played and beat Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
You did do that.
That was really fun.
Now on to Z Fighter.
On to Z Fighter. I would not spend $89 on that game.
No, I'd get bored of it in probably a week.
Well, I really
after I beat it.
I just after I beat it to the game.
It's just Mortal Kombat.
It's Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. It's just like a 2D fighting game, which are fun.
Which are fun, but not for $100.
I've been waiting for Street Fighter 5 to lower in price for almost 4 years now. The game is still it's averaged between $89.99 and
this is Capcom's
$60.
only fucking big game. That's the only reason why it's so high.
Yeah, I literally am just tired of not playing.
It's like fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Why aren't you going down in price? You came out on PS3, motherfucker.
Yeah. I showed you the numbers. It literally came out like... It's
2013, I'm pretty sure.
That game is like 5 years old.
Yeah. Still $79.99.
Yeah.
$9.99. Which is fucking stupid.
The only way that you can find it is like on Kijiji for cheap or something.
Or a Christmas present from your best buddy.
Ta-da!
Da-da!
Da-da!
I'm disgusting.
And you know what the thing is, though, like I've played and beat GTA 5 on the PS3.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing and beating it again on the Xbox One, and it's still fun. I love that game.
Oh, it's a great game.
But I wouldn't say it's
just like to keep that price maintained is fucking stupid.
Literally dumb. It's great, like great game. Just same, and that's the same thing with like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, like or Dragon Ball Z Fighter. I don't know what it's called. Fun, but like I've never played it.
I think it's Fighter Z, but I like saying Z Fighter.
I like Z Fighter. That sounds way cooler.
Yeah. Do
you want to be a Z Fighter or a Fighter Z?
I want to be a Z Fighter.
You pick up.
Disease.
I want to fight this disease. Bobby.
Down. 1, something's wrong with me. 2, something's wrong with me.
Please don't
3,
start.
something's wrong with me.
That hit my leg.
Something's got to give.
Have you played any new games recently?
Battlefront 2, and I beat it. You didn't love me when I was in high school.
Did you actually finish like the actual campaign?
Yeah, I totally finished the campaign.
You told me you finished the first half.
No, I finished the second half.
Nice.
It's not long at all.
No.
It's like half of the length of the first.
How many hours did you put into it? Like 4, 5?
4 or 5, yeah.
That's not long. Did you play? You played online a little bit though.
I play online. Online's fun.
Yeah,
but it's honestly like playing Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
it's
Battlefront 1. You mean like the? Oh, you mean like
Battlefront 2, like the one we just played.
Yeah, yeah.
Show. Like nothing really upgrades. It's just like better looking graphics. You're just kind of still a stormtrooper. You're still shooting other stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers. Do you think they did that in like the the rebellions, the rebels? They're like, look out for the stormtroopers. I
kind of like the online for. I'm sorry to cut you off. The joke.
It's okay. Go on.
Yeah. I don't think they call them stormtroopers.
Not one. No one ever called them stormtrooper.
No, because there's
galaxy.
no effect to it because they don't really.
Oh, people don't poop in the future.
No, just that I don't think it'd be like someone with a stormtrooper stopping me like, really? That's rude. You just kind of be like, whatever. Also, they're trying to kill you.
I did not need this today.
You're stopping and making jokes as Dane cooks it in the fucking rebellion. Hey, motherfuckers, guess what? Storm pooping. I'm gonna tell you a little story about a stormtrooper I thought.
Back in 87.
Yeah. Pooped on my chest. Ugh. Get right in your face.
Okay, sorry, you were saying the...
I found that I kind of like the online more on the first one than the second one.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's still fun.
Why, though? Like, what made, like...
I just like the maps more, and I just found there's not many maps. There's only, like, 6 or 7 maps.
Really?
Yeah.
How many... There was
maybe there's more, I just don't remember I just remember playing the same maps over and over.
I remember the cool thing about Battlefront 1, like, the new Battlefront 1... was like you could literally go in a map and play like 6v6 or go in like Jakku and do like 30v30, which was fucked.
Yeah, because they still have that. Where I think it's 24 versus 24.
Maybe that's what it was.
Like you're dying constantly.
Yeah, the second you come out, like, because there's ships that are in play too. Like they can like shoot you from like their ship. It's like, wow, I'm one guy.
I just like the maps a lot more in the first one.
Yeah,
but I played that. I played Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, you got that for Christmas, right?
Yeah, I got it for Christmas.
Or your birthday.
It gets boring fast. I haven't picked up in a while.
Yeah,
it's fun, but it just gets boring really fast.
Oh, that's just like PUBG, man. I've been playing PUBG, and it's so much fun. But it's like after a while, it's nice to take a break from really fun games, and then go back and play them again. Because like games like Friday the 13th, PUBG, you don't need. Like, there's no story, so you're not going to forget what you were doing and then never play it again.
Like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
I need to finish it because it's so compelling, but no.
They did this really cool thing in PUBG though. Everyone who plays on the Xbox One, if you bought it and installed it prior to February 1st, they gave you 30,000 battle points to use to like unlock stuff, which is cool.
Okay, so you gotta show me that game tonight.
I'll show it to you. They have like a crate system where like you spend $720 on a crate or battle points, and you unlock like a new shirt or a pair of pants.
Yeah,
and then the next time you get a crate during that week, it doubles in price. So the next one's like 1,100 or whatever, and then like it'll double again. So each Sunday it resets.
Oh, cool! And that's neat.
It's a fun game. It really is.
Me and Jammin have went to the movies quite often lately.
Oh shit! Yeah, we've been to the movie a few times.
Brennan's not a guy that goes to the movies a lot, so lately it's kind of weird.
I've seen more movies in 2018. That's a lie. Never mind. I saw one.
Yeah, so far you gotta build up that record, Bubby.
2017 was a good year for me. I saw like 4 movies in.
I know, that's impressive.
Was it 4? I think it was only 3.
I've already seen 3 movies in theaters.
Yeah, in 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you see so far?
The Last Key, Insidious 3, Insidious 4 actually.
Insidious 4. They're at your door. Because you said key.
What? I know.
I gouged it.
And I watched Jumanji twice, so that counts.
Jumanji.
This jungle inside your soul.
Out of 10, Jumanji, go.
I'd say it's a 6. It's a good family comedy.
Yeah. I would say it's not a good family comedy because of the swearing. It's weird.
But it's totally a family comedy, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely not meant for mature audiences.
Also, one of the funniest things in the movie, like just real quick, is so the movie's made by Sony. Like, Sony made the movie.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is this, a Nintendo game? And I'm like, why did you say a PlayStation game?
Yeah.
You guys own them. Just say that. And like,
and it's funny because it looks like an Atari.
It's an Atari that plays weird cartridges, has a PlayStation controller, and somehow...
Friends in the theater? Nope, don't believe it.
Well, then it's like loading. Why would there be a loading screen? It's a cartridge. It's not loading anything. It's just there.
Yeah, and the graphics are like Xbox 360.
Yeah. That don't make no sense.
I guess the graphics are actually like probably more advanced because they're people.
Yeah. Well, you're in the game. I guess like in theory, all games would be like hyper realistic if you lived the game, right? Could you imagine?
I don't think so. If I was in a PS1 game, I'd be like, why the fuck am I so blocky? Can't even open my fists.
What game is this? Duke Nukem.
There's poop in that toilet.
Remember?
Go see some.
We tried to play Duke Nukem. For fucking... What was that one called? Duke Nukem for what?
64.
No, it wasn't 64. The other one. The one that we played at your house. On the PlayStation 1. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't remember what it's called.
Duke Nukem the Poopy Poop.
Dead or Alive Forever. It sucks.
So, think of that. Dead or Alive Forever. That's basically life.
Yeah.
Dead.
We're working on a title. Fuck off.
That would
Fuck
be
off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
You gonna say it to my face? Fuck off.
Fuck off. They're probably gonna pick up UFC soon.
By the time this airs, Michael will have already played UFC. How does that feel?
It's airing tomorrow.
This is airing on Monday.
No, this is airing tomorrow.
This
said it is! It's on record! You make me look like a fucking asshole?
First of
You're
all,
the fucking asshole.
Tomorrow's Thursday, and videos don't go up on Thursdays, so learn our schedule. Second of all, by the time this comes out...
That schedule went out the window when you did. Mic drop. Bitch. I'm gonna keep calling you hurtful things till you leave the room. Slut. Fucker. You fucking bitch.
You got this?
You fucker.
Louder. Mike can't hear you when you whisper my insults.
Eat my ass.
Nope. Try hard. Getting worse.
Getting better. Oh, fuck. So, the movies that Brendan's picks on the movie that he liked in the movies
that I've seen. No, you're not holding things anymore.
I'm gonna hold it.
Nope. We saw... Okay, so we'll start in order of...
Do you want to start with the worst movies and then get to the better movies?
Yeah, let's start...
Getting worse.
Let's start with Last Jedi.
Okay.
We saw Last Jedi.
Neither of us liked it.
I did not like that
If you like the movie, that's awesome.
Good for you.
Go 10 minutes. You're not going to want to hear what we don't like.
Go about 15, 20. This is going to take a little while.
You're not going to want to listen to it. We're gonna get rough. We're going to get rough.
I've also never watched it again, and I don't plan on watching it again for a while.
You were so into going back to the theaters to making sure it sucked.
Yeah.
I just
kind
more
of
you think about it, you're like, no, it's a bad movie.
It's a bad movie.
It's not a bad Star Wars movie. It's a bad movie.
Yeah. And I think that's how I want to preface this.
Yeah.
As a movie, let's just say it exists as a movie, which means, okay, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Now let's just say, is it a good movie or a bad movie? Not even Star Wars related.
Yeah.
It's a bad movie.
It's a bad movie.
It's a bad movie.
It's a bad movie. It's way too comical at the start and like a stupid like the thing is people are like, oh, well, Star Wars has comedy.
Yes, it does.
It's like, yes, it does. It has very appropriate comedy. Yeah. But when one of your leads is walking out in a fucking broken bubble bath or like broken fucking like
whatever, it looks
water
like
bed.
Yeah.
And it's just stupid. It's like, okay, that's supposed to be funny.
And then
after a bunch of people just fucking died too, like
womp womp
comedy.
I don't know. I know the movie was like written weird, where like didn't Abrams start it but not finish it, or the previous person wrote it and then like Abrams came in and finished it.
Abrams had nothing to do with that movie,
didn't he? I'm pretty sure he touched it.
No,
didn't he?
He's touching the next one. He's doing the next one.
Didn't he make the first one too?
He made the first one, yeah, but this was a different guy. His name was like
Ryan McPooperface. I got your name now, bitch.
We got your number.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna give you sharp privileges. That's for you.
Thank you. So
from top to bottom, we'll work our way through the entire movie. I think that makes the most sense.
Poe commits treason, gets everybody killed to take down a dreadnought, which isn't really fully explained, which really doesn't do anything other than murdering most of the people.
Then
and
they introduce.
I don't know why their spaceships look like they're from a fucking junkyard. First of all, they just look terrible.
It's like you would think that these guys have funding.
Yeah. No. So they take that down.
They kill a lot of people in this movie.
The only person that didn't die was Poe. Poe didn't die. That's it. Everybody else died. He came back and all he did was get demoted.
And
if I killed half the people, nope, not gonna touch that. No,
if I kill one person, that's easier. Yeah. I'm not gonna get demoted. I'm going to jail.
I'm getting locked up.
You don't have Poe Dameron status though.
Exactly.
So let's say he can kill maybe twice as many people as he can. So 2 people.
And so then what happens after that?
Dude, I'm thinking, how many people do you think actually died in that? Like at least
probably
500.
Yeah.
That's fucked. There's so many of those ships.
Those
big ships. Those ones with the bombers.
Them all down.
There's like 5 or 6 of those ships.
Yeah.
And what? Let's say the crew on that's 70 people. Times the little ships they had, like, 100 of those maybe?
There was a lot of deaths.
That's
a
fucked.
lot of fucking deaths. That would have been avoided.
They could have left. They could have left.
Let's say, like, okay, the Dreadnought survived and killed them all anyways.
I guess that could be the counter argument. Like, the Dreadnought was going to kill them.
But why would Leia say, fuck it, if it was going to murder them all?
Yeah.
That seems really fucking stupid if you ask me. It's either try or you die.
Street rules!
Street rules!
Or whatever. We've never had a day on the streets.
Then it goes to Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, it shows him... Well,
throwing a lightsaber behind himself. Like, yeah, fuck it.
Okay, yeah.
So, we thought that they even, like... It just seemed like super, like... Like Seinfeld's theme was supposed to come on. And I was like, okay, whatever. We didn't really expect him to be like, yeah, let's go back and fight the Jedi. There's obviously going to be some,
him not wanting to
do it because there's obviously a reason why he's on that planet.
But that, like, and here's even that's just, how does that make any sense? In your last movie, you set up this whole thing where, like, you're gonna...
You have to find him. You need to bring him. He's such a huge part of it, which he's not a huge fucking part, period.
He spends more than half the movie on the island.
He spends all the movie on the island.
That's absolutely correct.
Never leaves the island. Spoiler.
That's true. He doesn't leave the island. Sorry. He spends 75% of the movie
pissing and moaning
on the island,
catching fish off of a fucking rod that probably weighs about 400 or 500 pounds.
I can't even.
From 1,000 feet down. I don't know how he gets this fucking 300-pound fish in the first place, but it's like holding it on his shoulders, like it's fucking hilarious. It's like there's no way you got that up there. Period. Like it's fucking impossible. It's just stupid.
Even think about how difficult it would have been to get that pole there.
Yeah, the whole thing's just stupid.
Then there's the milk.
The milk from those fucking disgusting things. And it was like, okay, we didn't really need to know where blue milk came from, but cool. They could have made it somewhat more appealing instead of this, oh, yeah, oh, milk.
That was such a gross moment.
Yeah. So their whole debacle is...
There's 3
I'm not
acts.
going to train you, and I'm not going to go with you, but I'm going to stay here because I want you to come.
Well, okay, so the whole Luke Skywalker. Okay, so Luke Skywalker's character up until the part where he leaves the island. Quotation. I like that. I like the fact that he was like, I don't want to do Jedi stuff anymore because he realizes the Force shouldn't be tampered with, and I dig that. That's cool. That's fine. Him being like, I've seen Sith, I've seen Jedi.
Him also trying to murder a kid in his sleep is pretty fucked up.
It's been, yeah.
Didn't you know that's how your dad became a Sith? By killing children? Like, the fuck, dude.
Did anyone ever tell him that, though? Does he know that? He must have.
He must know that. 100% they know. Like, here's the fucking library of what your dad did before he was fucking Darth Vader.
So I'm just trying to think, like, who could have, I don't know. There's no...
You knew my dad versus the Clone Wars? Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. That's actually really funny.
Yeah, and then there's like this whole thing where like Rey wants to know who her parents are, so then she goes into this pit of darkness, which is just a mirror, and it's just a reflection of her like a million times.
The snapping scene, that like jazz snap scene where it's like it's going through. I'm like, are they trying to do a song here? What is this?
I'm the last Jedi in the space. Oh,
because technically Kylo Ren and her neither Kylo's not a Sith Lord. He's not a Sith Lord, and
he's a Sith Lord.
I don't think because he's not. He has good intentions in it. He's not all bad, right?
Still a Sith Lord.
Okay, well,
you're doesn't matter. You're still a Sith Lord.
Do you think he practices Sith shit?
Yep,
he's gotta.
Yep, he's got a red lightsaber. He's a Sith Lord.
That's like the prerequisite. Yeah. He's got a lightsaber with 3 little red dupes on it. Because Rey's not a Jedi at all. I wouldn't say she's a Jedi. She knows how to use the Force, but she's not a Jedi. She doesn't train in the Jedi ways. So
that's an argument to be made.
He said absolutely not caring. Yeah, I guess you could say
monotone
that.
Voice Bueller. I'd say she's a Jedi because no one else is fucking wielding the blue lightsaber.
I don't think the color of the lightsaber matters. It's what you train in. It doesn't. It doesn't. There's green, purple, red. The light color doesn't matter.
You know what'd be cool? A black lightsaber.
You'd never see it coming. Oh, there goes my arm. Oh, Tonio. That's a name. Don't look it up. Tonio.
Yeah. Then you had a Finn story, which was just really stupid. It was absolute nonsense. It was about like where guns and shit come from, and it's like this off-site dealer who gives a flying fuck. Ties nothing to do with the story. Poe commits treason again.
Because he commits a mutiny. That's not
it's a mutiny, and then
kills a lot of people.
It's just really stupid, and then they all fly to this fucking base. Where that was like where they're supposed to go, and then they end up getting stuck there, and Kylo Ren gets some fucking AT-ATs faster than you could say fuck off. Fuck off.
Everything you've got!
And then Luke force projects himself there, which is now a cool thing that causes a lot of force that kills you. And then he just disappears, which I guess the argument can be made is Ben, when he dies, he disappears, right?
No, that I get that.
Yeah.
He returned to the Force. I get that. That makes sense.
Qui-Gon Jinn got cut the fucking half.
Yeah, did he fade away? He must have.
Oh no, he didn't get cut in half. He just got stabbed in the fucking chest. I'm thinking of Dorothy.
Do you think they have like the same thing where they like where the Siths die and they like go back to the Force, but they like hang out on the Sith side of things?
Yeah, it's just like this plate of glass. It's like, don't talk to him. He killed you.
Okay.
Our general consensus was it was a beautiful looking movie.
Oh yeah.
The story was not very good.
Every single story arc.
The acting
sucked.
was not that great. Not the actors, because I've seen them in other stuff and they're good, but it was just wasn't. There wasn't really any drama in it. It didn't seem like anybody was actually in any type of trouble. It's like, all right, we just gotta get out of here. It's like, okay,
then get out of here.
They're all gonna die. It's like, no.
Are you referring to the whole? We have 16 hours of fuel. Let the clock run. Like what?
It was like a fucking basketball game where they're just like, just let it run. We're already up a lot.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry. That just blew my mind. Like, why not make it like 4 hours? And then people will be like, well, you expend all that stuff in 4 hours. I'm like, they did it in 16. Like, it's dumb. And they were cutting it close. Oh. You know what that means, right? They drove their ship straight and said, fuck it, let's hope for the best for 16 hours.
And I like how people say, like, oh, people just want to hate the movie. Like, fans just want to hate it. It's like, why would a fan ever want to hate a movie? No, fans like movies.
Fans that want to hate a movie aren't fans of a franchise.
Exactly.
They're fans of hating stuff.
Yeah.
Which I'm all about that.
Yeah. I enjoyed Force Awakens for what it was. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it in theaters.
It was awesome. I really liked it. Honestly, because it was like, think of it this way. The last movie that you had was the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, exactly.
Which were okay in their own right, but like when that scene happens where Rey's like exploring that fucking huge ship, I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, the wreckage after the war.
Yeah, like look what they can do now.
On Battlefront 2, you get to fight in that battle.
Yeah.
On Jakku.
Yeah, you get to do it on 1 too. It's the Battle of Jakku.
No, you actually get to fight in that battle. All the planes are coming down. You get to fight that battle.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about? You don't get what I'm talking about.
The planet that's there, I'm guessing.
You know how like all the ships are like
before that?
You get to fight that battle, which ends up smashing ships down into that planet.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It's really fun.
Could you imagine adding? See, even that, like the science of that makes no sense. Adding thousands of pounds to an already existing planet, that's fucked. That's fucked. They're there now. The planet never had that there.
Yeah. Think of how big a Star Destroyer is.
It's enormous.
It's gigantic.
And you know what I don't like about Star Wars? I love Star Wars. The only thing I can't really like get behind is that every planet has like a theme, right? Where like I always want to say Croatia. It's not Croatia. What the fucking planet? It starts with a C. It's the one that's
Coruscant.
Coruscant, that fucking smuggler one they went to with like the one with like all the casino and stuff. A planet isn't one area. They never show like other areas.
They show like one.
It's like
small town.
This is the tavern town. It's like no, it's the whole fuking planet. There's other places.
If they came to like Toronto, it's like this is the
world.
Like, go to fucking Haiti. Ain't the same.
It ain't even close, my friend. You know what I mean? Like they don't show that kind of stuff. And that kind of bugs me like a lot.
But then they don't really discover planets.
Like what is it? What's the moon of Endor? And Endor is also a foresty like planet.
Endor looks awesome.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like there's other parts of the planet that probably aren't all forest.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. That's what I'm getting at. Fuck.
All right.
Fucking Star Wars.
On the Pod Fiction meter, I give it a 2.5 out of 5.
Out of 5. We do 10.
Okay, out of 10?
Times it by 2.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
Oh, that's interesting, because out of 10 it'd be a 5. If you give it a
Fuck off!
I'm just saying! 4.5 out of 10, though, that's the final verdict?
Yeah.
Honestly, man, watching it, I was incredible. I would say 3. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Also, I don't find the characters are engaging at all with audience members.
They come out of the fucking TV.
Hi, Michael.
Oh, I love dance numbers. Oh my fucking god!
It's like I watch shows and I'm like understanding like some of like the boringer parts where shit doesn't happen. I'm like, this is the part where they're trying to make you feel for characters.
Yeah.
Like I was watching Radio last night.
Ah, it's a good movie.
It's a good movie. It's
Fuck,
really fucking sad.
That's a sad fucking...
And there's like parts of that movie where it's like they're talking about the football team and it really doesn't have anything to do with radio, but they're just building those characters. Yes. So it's like, okay, that's what's making you feel for these characters. Yeah. Whether it's hate or it's fucking... And also, Kylo Ren is the most unhated villain ever of Star Wars history.
Because he does good stuff.
And it's just like, okay, like, I'm not really mad at you because you didn't really do anything that really upset me. Like, Darth Vader, you blew up a planet and killed millions of people. It's like, okay, that's a villain. But it's like, doesn't seem like he does very much. I know they have, like, the fucking planet exploder in the first one, but it's not like... There's nothing also, like, he's not evil. He's not evil, you know? He's just, like, a dude that didn't want to die when he was a kid.
I want, like, a prequel to, like, the prequel trilogy to show a Death Star that killed hundreds of planets.
No, we should
Because there needs to be a reason why they keep making Death Stars. They don't work!
Yeah.
They just keep blowing them up!
Also, Force Awakens was like, it already was built and was working. I was like, oh, okay.
It just drives me nuts.
Let's
like,
go with
what? It can't be like your only boardroom idea is like, alright guys, I know we've done this before, but I'm telling you.
It's gonna work
this time. It's bigger, more reinforced, and it's just, I don't know.
How long can it take to be built?
Half the time.
Where are the rebels right now?
Not even close to it.
What's the statistics of it being blown up again?
0 to 1. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's 1 to 1. It's probably gonna blow up, but we'll take a lot of people down with it. Our own people, mind you. The hundreds of thousands of employees upon the ship.
I like it. Let's do it.
Everything, green light. I've green light across the board.
Johnson, where are you with these ideas? Right. This guy's giving me gold over here.
It's just the boardroom of skeletons. Yeah. Except for one guy.
You're giving me cheese cart. We don't need a cheese cart.
Bring the cheese here. I'm not saying no to the cheese cart.
Yeah. Well, Johnson needs better ideas. That's all I'm saying. All right. Off that subject, we should do a commentary of that movie when it comes out.
I would love to. I will. You know what? I'll let it get banned from fucking YouTube. I want to do a commentary. The Brendan and Michael commentary.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck off. We're on the same page on this one.
We'll go to Justice League and then we'll go to Ragnarok.
Yeah. Well, I saw Ragnarok in theaters. You did.
Yeah.
Right?
I just watched it on... Yeah, but still.
I was thinking, did you
watch the movie?
Oh, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
Not in theater?
I didn't watch it in theaters, no.
Okay.
Because just
I couldn't remember.
At the same time, I just didn't feel like going to watch two superhero movies. I was kind of like getting all superhero movies.
I'm not... Like, I think I've mentioned several times that I don't...
Also, I wasn't a big Thor fan because I hated... I wasn't big... The first one's like, eh. The second one was like, this kind of sucks.
I rewatched the second one recently, and I actually liked it a lot. The second one actually is pretty fucking solid.
Huh.
I like the elves. They're cool. See, this comes back to me fucking elves.
You hear that guy likes fucking elves?
Man, fuck you. Elves are hot. They're all tall.
I'm trying to eat a fruit cup right now.
Fruit cups are the devil's nectar because they're so good, but you shouldn't be eating as many as you do. And I said it to myself in the mirror.
Remember that restaurant and the fucking... What was it, Wagyu?
No.
Their dessert is fruit cups?
Oh, yeah, that is Wagyu. I thought you were talking about the one, like, forever ago when you got that bowl of fucking fruit.
Oh, that was a good time.
Yeah. Hell of a nice place.
So, Justice League. We watched Justice League, back in, like, fucking December?
When did it come out?
November, I don't remember.
It must have been December.
I think it was December.
Came out in December, folks.
You had a general consensus of not really liking it that too much, right?
It was really, really short, and they rushed a lot of character development in the beginning. And I didn't hate it. Like, it wasn't, like, bad because of that. I was just like, that was... I also, before watching it, I hadn't watched any of the movies before it, like, at all in the DCU.
Do you think you enjoy it more now? Or?
No. I think I'd actually dislike it more because of how short it actually is. Because every DCU movie is, like, almost 3 hours. Yeah. Dude, I'm fucking... Drinking game. Every time we say the same thing at the same time, take a shot. 46 minutes and you'd be fucking drunk. It just happens so often. No, I liked it. Like, there was some really cheesy parts, and the comedy was kind of it was like forced almost. But also, I think it was a bad move. Like, you know how they did all the movies prior to, like, Infinity War? Like, could you imagine if they
built up, like, a gigantic catalog of characters kind of stuff?
They should have made a Flash movie and a Cyborg movie first. Like, I know they're coming out, but they should have made those first.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
It's just weird.
I don't think you're wrong in any episode.
Because there's two characters that you just don't know anything about. They're like, now they're going to get their own movies. Like, why? Who cares?
Like, the Aquaman movie's coming out this year.
Oh,
that's
yeah!
the only thing DC's doing.
Oh, really?
That's it.
They're not even doing a Flash movie or a Cyborg movie?
That's because they took such a big hit off of fucking Justice League, they canceled a bunch of projects.
Yeah.
Which I still don't know why they're making a Shazam movie. Why are you fucking making a Shazam movie?
Because he's not in the Justice
Not really
League.
in the Justice League, and
Isn't
like
he
he
the
has
kid?
been in it before, but
He's the kid that like is the
his
kid.
name's Billy Bats. He says Shazam, and he turns into a wizard.
That's
gigantic
fucking
shredded wizard.
That's fucking cool.
And he has like a council of wizards that he has to speak with.
This is
like an elder council of wizards.
if you pitch this, I know Shazam's like an older. He used to be Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me knowing shit.
You're smart.
Yeah, I'm
Little
a smarty poop.
Little smarty pants.
Fuck. Then like Marvel's a thing. We can't call him Captain Marvel anymore. I think a Council of Wizards would be dope to be hanging around with. I would hang out with a Council of Wizards.
Would you?
I would.
Sounds pretty dope.
I would hang out with the Council of Wizards.
And his like main villain is like an evil wizard. Or sorcerer.
Oh, fuck
His
sorcerers.
name is Black Adam, but he's white.
Oh, if it was black, I guess that's kind of racist. You can't really be saying shit like that.
He's a wizard. I guess you could be whatever race you want to be. But yeah, and they are making a Flash movie, but it's postponed. Wonder Woman 2 is going to be coming out next year.
Okay, like 2020? Or 2019?
2019.
I forgot what year it was.
Next time on 2020.
I think in the Justice League movie, there was a lot of stuff that, like, to me didn't, like, make any sense, and a lot of weird stuff happened. Like, I don't know. It was cool, but then, like, when they finally bring in Superman, like, when he comes into, like, the actual movie, when they, like, wake him up and all that shit, it was almost like, why do they need anybody else? Superman can do everything that they can do. And I realize it's like a team thing, but it's like, you see the Flash running, and he's just as fast as the Flash, then he's just as strong as everybody else, and it's like, then they're fighting the bad guy, and then it's like, you can't beat him, and then Superman shows up, and he just beats him, I'm like, why is there a team? He's like that kid when you were in elementary school, who was like, just really good at sports, and you weren't.
Why is he so good at everything?
Like, stop, man.
Alright, my opinion on Justice League. I really enjoyed it. I watched it twice in theaters. Second time I didn't enjoy it as much. You're right, it is a short movie.
Yeah. It's just shy of 2 hours, right?
There's a lot of beautiful scenes in that movie. As much as, like, Stephen Amell's face is fucked up. Or not Stephen Amell, fucking Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Who's Stephen Amell?
He's the Arrow. We met him!
He's also very handsome. We took a selfie with him.
Yeah.
Brendan, put that selfie up right now. That's right.
I
gotta find that.
Yeah. Other than that, his face, like the whole Amazon scene where they go to the mother box.
Yeah.
And they're like chasing down was so fucking cool.
That was a good scene. I like that.
I like that when they did a flashback to like this giant war and it showed Green Lanterns and all this stuff. That was really cool. I didn't really like how much Steppenwolf like looked really CG.
I can't remember what he looked like. They got the horns, right? The horns and stuff. Yeah. Also, that's a really dumb name. That name bugged me. No, the name just bugs me. The name Steppenwolf.
I think it kind of sounds.
It sounds like a puddle, like a gooey puddle of wolf, and you're stepping in it. Like, oh, you're stepping in wolf.
There's a band called Steppenwolf.
I know. I don't like that name either. It's not like, oh, I like the band. It's fucking rad, motherfucker. Mother clucker.
This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
Fuck, dude. Even the Atlantis mother box, whatever, was like super rushed. It's like, oh, we're here. Take the box. Bye. Like, that was, like, fast.
Yeah. I think they want to save a lot of Atlantis for the movie.
Yeah.
Because they're probably still working on a lot of kinks. Because, like, for what they did with Atlantis, it looked really fucking good.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Because it was like, how are you going to do it? But then they had to do that bubble to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Instead of just talking underwater.
Yeah.
So I think they'll probably figure something out there. But
they got their best scientists
DC
working on
really
it.
needs to figure it out. They really need to stop fucking around. Because watching, like, Thor Ragnarok compared to any DC movie they have right now is like
it's good, eh?
It's too fucking good. That's the thing. It's like one of those like top-notch movies. I think it's probably one of the best movies Marvel's put out. It's like in the top 5.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, like, a lot.
Mm-hmm. But back to Justice League. I thought Barry Allen was really funny, but his character's kind of useless because he doesn't really know how to use his powers. It's weird that they'd have a file on a guy that literally, like, used it once.
Yeah, and the file is weird. He was in a convenience store. Like, do you know how specific that is?
Yeah. Aquaman was cool. I had a half chub. Yeah.
Nah, that was full fucking torque, buddy. And the whole theater was throttled.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's good looking. It's fucked.
Brendan also probably said the funniest thing anyone's ever shouted in a movie theater ever.
What did I say?
When the girl was like, when Lois Lane was talking to Martha Kent, and Martha Kent's talking about like Clark, and she's like, you were the thirstiest girl he's ever met. And Brennan was just like, damn! And it was like a really silent part, too. Everybody in the theater erupted.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking hot. You're calling it... I'm getting choked up. I'm so funny. You're calling a chick thirsty? That's a compliment.
Damn, that could put it away.
That reporter was thirsty. Like, fuck, fam. No one. If anyone ever called me like thirsty, we're like, yeah, I'm kind of fucking thirsty, aren't I? That was just. There was some like actually pretty good scenes in that movie. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember the movies.
Henry Cavill's a fucking jack show.
Oh yeah,
that guy is stupid.
I'm trying to remember the scenes of the movie, but I watched all of the DC movies afterwards, and I'm thinking of movies that Superman was in. I'm like, that scene at the end where like he sees his mom was free, he died. I'm like, wait, that wasn't that movie.
Also, I find it funny in Batman v Superman. He's like, I'm gonna burn your mom alive, like the witches. The guy's literally there with a fucking flamethrower.
Oh my god, he totally does. He's outside of the door with a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's like, you are joking. Like, when he has a metaphor, he sticks to the metaphor.
No, they're not metaphors. That's fucking reality, man. That's the kind of metaphor that you set up. Like, this is gonna be like, he's joking. He's not really gonna torch my mom alive. It's like, he's gonna torch my mom. The
post-credit scene was pretty cool with fucking Lex Luthor when he was like, why don't we start our own team? And it was like him and like Slade Wilson. That was fucking fun.
Who, again, compared to the Justice League, is a fucking crumb.
Yeah. No shit.
Man can fly, shoot laser beams. He's fucking lowest.
So you have to like see who he matches up against, right? That's how I always think it was.
That's what, Batman?
Yeah.
Who everyone else is kick ass. He would be no competition against Wonder Woman, who is like the next weakest, I would say, because she's got like the strength and stuff, right? Like, and the sword tap.
Oh
thing.
No, Flash is definitely the next.
But he's fast though. Like he's like, that's the thing.
But
like,
I think like a sword fight would probably be well against him and Aquaman.
But she's super strength.
No, I'm talking about Aquaman versus Deathstroke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because he doesn't really have any powers either, right? Like
he's got like sea powers and shit like that. And he's like,
I can bring the sea to me.
A little over here.
It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah,
the sea is very far away.
Give me a couple seconds.
So it's my first day.
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed right now.
Just literal crickets in the background.
Yeah,
we should not have brought Aquaman.
How far is an ocean from here?
Honestly, it's very far.
Really far.
Not within walking distance.
Yeah,
the brochure lied.
Honestly, can we reschedule this maybe like next week?
How committed are you to this fight right now?
How committed are you to this location?
Can we relocate next to an ocean? I'm really good in the ocean.
I can't run as fast as I can swim, so it's gonna take a while to get there.
Imagine how fast I just ran here, but like times that by 2 or 3. That's my swimming capabilities.
It's fucking rad.
But I think at the end, like again, I don't really know very many DC super villains. But who do you think would have been a good matchup against every one of the Justice League people?
Like if they're gonna,
if they were to assemble a team, who do you think they're going to assemble? Because we don't know who that is.
They're bringing in fucking what's his name, Darkseid, and Darkseid's the fucking conqueror of like Earth. The guy's
that's Superman's one of his main villains, right?
He's the Justice League's main villain.
Sick.
Fucks up people.
I'm back.
Big time. Hey guys,
Death.
Don't you like me, mo?
I think, I don't know, like, that'd be pretty cool.
Sorry,
it's okay.
I wish that they made Lex Luthor a little bit smarter than what he looks like, because to a guy that built a fucking crazy metal suit that fights Superman, doesn't look like he could do it.
No.
He looks very, like, he's super religious and shit, which I don't like.
Yeah. They're gonna, like, again, I could really care less if they, like...
I think they're gonna change a lot when they do the Flash movie.
What do you mean? Like,
because they're doing Flashpoint. So what happens is Flash goes back in time to save his mom from death. So the world he creates is a completely different world where Batman's non-existent. Well, he is existent, but it's not Bruce Wayne, it's Thomas Wayne.
Which is his dad?
It's his dad.
Because his dad doesn't die?
Yeah, because in the alley, Bruce died. And so he became Batman, and the mom became Joker.
What?
Yeah, because she went fucking... They both basically went off
nuts.
The hinges.
Yeah.
Because of their son's death. And so that's like the Flash paradox. And so then he restores the timeline, but the timeline's changed that he goes back to. It's not the same timeline.
Yeah.
Because when you alter time...
You always change it.
Yeah,
you can never have...
Effect, right?
Yeah, you can never have it back to normal.
Exactly. So I think what they're going to do is change up a lot of shit when they do the, okay, this didn't work. Maybe Ben Affleck didn't work. Here's Jake Gyllenhaal. Different...
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because doesn't Ben Affleck feels indifferent about being Batman, right? He's like,
Yeah,
he's not into it.
He just doesn't like people calling in his movies shit, which I don't blame him. But I think a lot of people enjoy his. I think he's the best. He's one of the best Batman ever.
I didn't say that. I originally didn't like him as Batman, but watching Batman v Superman and Justice League, he's
pretty rad.
He's pretty rad. He's pretty cool. He's fucked up though. He's a really fucked up Batman.
He's the most like
real,
dark and he's like gritty. Like
imagine if it was you, man. Like if that was you,
you have to have a pretty fucked up mindset to do it right. You can't just be like, well, I just want to save the world.
Think about it, man. No superhero is really well composed, man. Like you're facing some pretty heavy shit. Like that scene where the building falls and he's there and he sees like the kid and stuff. Like he saves the little girl. Like that's fucked.
Yeah,
that whole thing's fucked. That scars people for life.
For life, my man.
And then this guy puts on a suit and goes out and fights crime.
But like, I enjoy the movies, and I think they're not terrible. But just Marvel's doing such a good job; it's hard to like hold anything up to that standard.
Very high bar right now. From what I watched, I haven't watched Wonder Woman yet. I don't think
Wonder Woman's pretty good.
I haven't watched Wonder Woman, but from the DCU movies, I think they hold their own. They don't have to necessarily compete with Marvel in the respect that like Marvel's just how many fucking Marvel movies are there? 100, 105, 205, 38. There's a lot of Marvel movies. What I'm trying to say.
In general, there's tons. Coming off of like Iron Man's the first that they built off of. Yeah. There's obviously a good. They've done a there's at least franchise.
20 movies,
but there's like a couple movies in those franchises that didn't work either.
Ant-Man wasn't like I liked Ant-Man, but it didn't do really well. From
making a sequel.
Yeah, I know.
They just came out with the trailer. That looks really funny.
It does. I like Paul Rudd.
I think like the first Captain America was like
it was kind of poopy.
It's kind of poopy. It's not a terrible movie, but
they picked it up in fucking Winter Soldier.
Oh my god, Winter Soldier's a completely different movie. It's like a fucking espionage movie.
Which is kind of like what I imagine Captain America to be, because really think about it, he doesn't really have.
It's like a government. Like
he doesn't have a power. He's just better than the regular person.
He has like superpowers. Like he's got super strength and shit like that.
But what I mean is he can't like fly. That kind of shit. He's just basically on the ground fighting people. He's just better than the average person.
Yeah. And
that's kind of like, and that's cool. I like that.
On your left. On your left.
Yeah, that's so funny. Just laugh at him. I like that kind of stuff.
I'm thinking about getting there's like a Hot Toys. It's the stealth cap, and the guy wants 180 for it, and it looks really nice. Other than that, there's no fucking chest on the figure at all. Like it's just flat. Like a Ken doll. Like, there's no muscle.
Oh, really? Was it built like that, or was that just...
Yeah, it's built like that. I was like... So I don't even want to kind of get it, because it kind of looks stupid.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It's weird, because they usually, like, knock it out of the park. Hot Toys is fucking nice.
The Civil War one looks fucking nuts.
Yeah?
Check out... Google, like, Hot Toys Civil War Captain America. It looks so good.
I bet you the whole line is probably pretty good, too, eh?
Like... Oh, yeah. I'm not huge on their Hot Toys Black Panther. But Black Panther's coming out soon. That's next week.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
I watched the trailer. I don't know. I was like,
it looks pretty fucking. I like Michael B. Jordan a lot, though. I think he's an amazing actor.
I'll watch it. I don't give a shit. I'll watch it before I judge it.
Yeah, but I'm definitely like pretty.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion prior to the movie. And if you watch the movie and it changes your opinion, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Even like Last Jedi, for example, I was stoked to go watch that.
Also, Ragnarok. You probably weren't like, "Fuck yeah, Thor."
I was stoked. I like the Thor movies 1, 2, and but the fourth disappointed me. I really like 1 and 2 a lot. Like going in, I just really like that mythos. I like
elves and gods and shit like that.
That stuff's cool.
Yeah, because you're more of a fantasy than a sci-fi.
No, I'm more of a sci-fi, but none of Marvel's really sci-fi or fantasy, right? So when they do
it's a lot of
do
fantasy.
It, well, technically everything is fantasy. Yeah. But the only like sci-fi they've really done is like Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty sci-fi-ish.
Yeah,
but like
you definitely say that's a sci-fi movie.
I would say it's a sci-fi movie, but like
the second one wasn't that good. Did you watch the second one?
Yeah, I watched it. It wasn't great, but number 1 was really really good.
Yeah, there was such a high bar to like hit. There was such a
I watched number 2. I told you that.
I took a number 2.
I took a number 3. Both 1 and 2 at the same time.
It was funny. I really liked little group. Like toddler.
Oh, he was adorable. That scene where they're locked up and he's telling him to go get stuff and he keeps bringing stuff back. Yeah, and the whole like, that's why you're afraid of hats.
You get that? Do you have like a cooler of toes around? Nope. I fucking loved that. It was so funny.
See, the thing is, it comes in really hard off of number 1, where you're like, they kind of bring in the same layer of Is that yours?
No, this guy I know has it. That's the Hot Toys baby or toddler.
What is it
group.
wearing?
That's the Ravengers outfit.
Oh, really? That's
He
awesome.
has a little Ravengers outfit, and he's got like one where he's like all happy and one where he's like mad. It's so fucking cute.
Groot's awesome.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that Vin Diesel's Groot.
I am Groot.
Like,
and it was like someone was like, "Oh my god, it's so nice." Like Vin Diesel does like when it's in a different country, he does like all the lines in different languages, so that like, but it's like but it's 3 fucking words, and one of them you don't have to translate. It's 2.
Je m'appelle Groot.
Yeah.
Like what? That's so dumb. Actually, that's my name is Groot, but that's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Jem Groot, I think.
Jem Groot.
Be the same thing. I don't know. See Groot! and then just like, never mind. I'm not going to say the other one. That would be like pretty racy.
So, Justice League on a scale of 1 to 10.
I would give it a 6, 6.5. I really liked it. I liked it. Like I said, it was just too short, and the beginning was super, super rushed. But the fight scenes were fucking sick.
Yeah. DC's really good at fighting.
That scene where they're in like the power plant and they're like swarming around and shit. I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. Oh yeah, they had that big. I like that scene too, where they're climbing up the wall in the fucking bat thing.
That spider bat.
That was pretty fucking cool.
I think it's pretty.
I dug that. I thought that for some reason I thought it was in a different Marvel DC movie, and I was like, okay, cool. I get behind that. That was a fucking sick scene. Didn't the Flash hurt his leg in that scene too, so he couldn't like run anywhere? That was like the
I think so. Yeah, he tripped or something like that.
Ow!
Oh no, he got like shot in the leg or something.
That'll happen to you.
Who fucking knows?
That'll happen to you.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.5.
Yeah, I'd give it around a 6.57 ish.
Yeah, it was a good. It was a good
movie. It wasn't the best movie.
Thanks for writing.
They're doing better.
Please write more.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Just thinking of the screenplay from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah. Come to my house, read my screenplay. Oh, fuck. Alright, Ragnarok.
Woo! Rego no Rakaru.
Back to the
That's
number
the
one of the ones.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What does anything mean?
Nothing, really.
All we are is dust in the wind.
Starting off with Ragnarok, I was stoked to like go watch it in theaters.
Yeah. I watched it on a cell phone.
Did I watch it in 3D? I'm trying to remember if I watched it in 3D.
You probably watched it in 3D.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I really fucking enjoyed that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you, though?
I really did. I'll get close to you. I understand. I kissed a man. I liked it. Katy Perry. Woo. Tyler Perry. Woo.
Tyler Perry. All the Perrys.
Bring him in, Perry Berry.
And Cherry. What's your favorite scene out of Ragnarok?
Oh, that's a tough question. Oh, fuck.
I've never seen Brendan this hyped about this movie. Like, talk to, like, oh my god!
It was good. I liked it. It was really funny. I like funny movies that, like, don't take themselves too seriously. And then ends where, like, now we're gonna be sci-fi people. I'm like, alright, next one's gonna be in space. Fuck.
Fantasy in
Well,
space!
it's not. They're gonna be on Earth or something, because it's gonna be
Well, they're
Infinity
going to
War.
Earth. They say they're going to Earth.
We're going to Earth.
Because we're so good with fucking immigrants of our own race.
We're so accepting.
Asgard
is the people.
You would probably just say that you're like
just
white,
Earthian. Yeah.
White American.
Trust me, dude, you fit in perfectly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good scenes. The scene that I really like the most is when like the fight scene between Hulk and Thor. That was fucking sick.
It was pretty amazing.
I was like watching it in like the trailer. I was like, okay, I can like this, and then watching it, I was like, hey, this is fucking cool.
Yeah,
because he gets like legitimately mad when he raidens up. I was like,
fucking the shit kicked out when like Hulk is just smashing his face in. And he just like gets like angry and his like eyes glow.
Fuck, that's cool.
Me and Brendan both have one problem with this movie.
Not enough Natalie Portman.
Exact opposite.
Opposite end.
Why is Odin not like? Why do they think he's this hero? The guy has committed several acts of fucking like genocide.
This is the Poe Dameron thing all over again.
Oh yeah,
why are we just brushing this under the rug?
Oh, big time. It's like Dad was a great man. It's like
Dad did a lot of shit, dude.
Dad did a lot of stuff that you didn't know about, like kill a lot of people and build foundation on their corpses.
Yeah. You thought skeleton
There's literally a fucking basement of dead bodies. How fucked is that?
Let me tell you something. If you have a dungeon in or around your kingdom that
contains not hundreds, not 1,000
planets,
thousands of corpses. You got a problem.
You probably should.
What's that room, Dad? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't ever ask about it.
There's a giant wolf down there that's rotting. Just don't touch it.
Don't touch it. But it's what I think we were kind of laughing about this earlier is when the what's her name? The Enchantress? What the hell's her name? The bad girl.
The Enchantress is DC. She's Death.
When she throws something up, his spear or whatever, and it breaks their mural that he made,
and then just this other mural,
and it's all this bad shit. It's like, why did you even make that in the first place?
Oh my god! Imagine if they broke that one. It's just another mural.
It's just porn.
How many murals are up here?
A lot. There's 7 floors, dude.
Yeah.
There's 7 floors of murals. It just makes me think, can you imagine a time where, it was basically dark Asgard, and then everyone was kind of like, let's just shut the fuck up about it, you know? Because they don't die fast.
Canada, America, every place that was discovered is built on corpses.
Yeah. Not literally anymore. We've dug them all up and buried them.
We put them somewhere else, obviously.
China.
And
free shipping. But it's kind of fucked up, man. In a weird way.
But it's crazy because you show the battles and they're fucking just mucking people left and right. Pew, pew, pew. We took out countries
and it drives me nuts. I love future shit, but it makes me fucking red in the face when they're flying into battle on fucking rowboats. It's why do you want to build a border around it? I get it. You're Viking-esque. That's the whole situation you're kind of going for here. Lose the fucking boat aesthetic. No one cares, man.
I know. It's boats, nope. The Viking thing does not work with you
They're
guys.
good for water. When you're not in water, don't use a boat.
Yeah. Also, I thought it was weird that when Hulk was fighting that wolf, he was standing in the water. It's how deep is this water? It must not be that fucking deep.
And what's the point of the water? Because it's literally just a waterfall off of the planet. That's all it does. Just off the planet, waterfall.
Yeah, but doesn't she end up falling into the water later and goes pretty deep into it? And it's I guess there's a shallow part, but off the bridge you think it'd be pretty fucking deep. It looks deep, but it's maybe 40 feet.
Yeah. How tall is the Hulk? He's not that tall.
He's not 30 or 40 feet tall.
No, he's maybe 3 people, which is 20 feet max.
Yeah, exactly. He's not even. I don't even.
Standing up, he's probably probably 2 Thors, I'd say.
Yeah,
on top of each other. That's about 12, 14
maybe
feet.
2.5 Thors.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with 2.5 Thors here.
Board says 2.5 Thors.
Show me potato salad.
So to imagine him standing is if you fell and the bridge is high, to the water to the bridge is really high. You fall off that, you can touch bottom.
Oh yeah.
You dive in, you can touch bottom.
They're fighting
standing
up. Wow, I can see the wolf standing up in it because it's gigantic, but maybe not.
That was kind of cool. Who are you? You're gonna find out. Jumps off and just fucking hits the bridge, which would kill him. By the way.
Oh, you saw his hand? It was fucking broken. It's one of those movies that some people I don't like comedy with my superhero movies, but that movie sells comedy extremely well.
Could you imagine if all comedy film are all think about it? There was a time before comedy was heavily implemented into superhero movies, and they didn't sell well. There was a drought between
Well, think of the movies before; they weren't very comical. Other than maybe the campy Batman, the 1969 Batman.
And then they went funny, then they tried to go serious. Every Batman after that was kind of serious. There was some jokes.
Now, fucking cocksucker.
Hiccup, buddy. New drinking game. Every time you hiccups, take a drink. There's one.
Yeah.
Get a big bottle, boys.
But yeah, definitely. So that's probably the first superhero movie with the most comedy in it, not the first movie, that's superhero with the most comedy I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Honestly, from start to finish, it's a comedy.
It could be a comedy. Yeah. There's good action. There's some serious
Get
parts.
away from me, you scary ghost! That fucking shit my pants.
I gotta watch that again.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that again. I'm trying to get Kelsey to watch it. I'll buy it on DVD when it comes out.
It is a DVD.
Fuck. There's so many good parts, and Jeff Goldblum's absolutely hilarious in it. I didn't want my melty stick. Why you give me a melty stick?
Fuck. Oh man, here's a good work story. I'll relay. I feel like we're pretty close to the end here. I'll go ahead and lay down a little story for the lovely gentlemen and women at home. So I go to one of my manager's desks, and we're talking about the new Jurassic Park trailer. I think I actually may have told you this story. And we're talking. He's like, you know what I can't fucking stand? Jeff fucking Goldblum and his goddamn line about Jurassic Park, the whole like life finds a way thing, and he's like, it's just so fucking like I get it, like you know he's gonna say it. Why does he gotta fucking say it? Yep. So then, what's that?
I said, yep.
So on the other side of his desk is an employee that like not necessarily fond of, but don't hate, but not good friends. You know him quite well.
Yes.
So he stands up and he's like, I actually like really like Jeff Goldblum. And then we both look at him like, what the fuck is the matter with you? He's a fucking washed up joke. And then somebody else was like, you know what? Like, I kind of like Jeff Goldblum. And I'm like, in that moment, it could have been anybody.
I just didn't like anybody.
Because that guy liked Jeff Goldblum, I didn't fuck him.
I like Michael Bona. Been like, fuck off.
That might be the only exception to the rule. Someone's like, I like Michael Bona. And I'm like, you're fucking lucky to meet him. Yeah. And walk away like one tear in my eye. I haven't seen the man in years.
Dad!
Papa!
Overall, it's a great movie, I think. I think Thor Ragnarok is probably one of the best Marvel movies to date.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for Infinity War this year. That movie kind of got me excited for that. Just kind of see how everything's going to tie in. There's going to be a lot of fucking deaths in that movie, man.
They have to. They have to.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to die. It's going to be a cry fest.
I've never cried watching him. It's been a long time.
Such a look at me.
Let me think of that too when I said that. A while since I've seen a death in a movie that I felt, one, was justified, like, perfect, you could write that death in there and that's not cheap. Yeah. And two, I've ever felt like, I care. Play with your own chair!
Never! It's funny, because I watch movies with Kelsey, and I think, like, Kelsey's wired different than a human being. So
like a regular human, or like you're wired differently?
She's wired differently.
Okay, I gotcha.
Because when we watch like a sad movie, she doesn't cry at the sad parts. She cries at the happy parts. So like we're watching like Radio, and Radio's like got tied up and put in the shed, and they're all picking on him, and they find him, and he's like fucking crying, and then
which
he
is like sad.
Yeah, and then he like runs away and he trips, and it's like really fucking sad. And then like later, like he's like, "Want to give the game ball to Radio?" And Kelsey's like, "Oh my god." She's like crying. I gave him the game ball.
I gave him the game ball. That's all he ever wanted. Radio's a good fucking movie though, man.
Yeah, it's really fucking
Cuba Gooding really Jr.
Hey, fuck on.
Game one, Gilbert. Different movie. Different fucking movie. Okay, before we wrap up, I wanted to go ahead and mention that this is like, I didn't even mention, this is like a regular Speaky podcast, as Michael and I have been calling it, the Speaky podcast.
Never use that term. It's brand new.
Implemented from day one. So tell them about the new podcast ideas that we're going to have. So this would be the perfect place, because these people that listen to our podcast, we're going to be doing henceforth.
Brendan's got a lot of fungus on his feet, so we're going to do something.
I'm just a fun guy.
Oh!
Thank you.
So what we'd like to do is once a week do a music podcast
where we prod music.
Yeah, where we take 2 albums and we listen to them.
The number of albums is still undecided. It's going to be more than 2 albums.
No.
Yes, it will be.
No, it's not.
Minimum 6.
Maximum 2.
I raised it to 6 so that I can find the middle at 4, which is what I actually
It's not going to be 4. It's going to be 2.
Still being crunched out.
Okay, and then we're going to work on, if we have the time, a movie podcast and talk about movies and stuff like that. Just strictly about one movie, that entire podcast.
Yeah, don't ask for a second one on the same podcast. Yeah. We'll reference some.
Brendan?
Just one.
Just lose the toot. Lose it.
Like the
fucking put it in a box and just lose that toot.
It's gone. Tossed it.
Fucking ruining my day.
I tossed it. It's gone.
You pussy bitch fuck.
I'm all 3 of those things.
I apologize.
Shake it. Bring it in. Shake it. If you gotta shake it, you gotta bake it.
I just want to punch you in the face.
Punch me in my fucking baby maker.
I'm sorry. I got a little out of hand there. The subject just really gets me heated.
It's weird. The term baby maker applies to like a woman's pajamba. But my dick makes babies. Don't say yum yum is vagina, please.
Boys from Mars, girl from Venus. Girls have yum yum, boys have a penis.
That's right. New mixtapes.
What?
Fans, remix that.
Coming at you from 65 is
getting close to 69.
So what else do I want?
That's it, man.
Alright,
that's
it. Toys conversation. Alright, so I'm looking at a Marty McFly right now from Back to the Future 2. It looks fucking flawless. The thing looks amazing. Comes with a little Pepsi-Cola bottle. Comes with like
trademark.
The almanac, hoverboard, the hat, everything. Thinking about that one. That one's really pricey right now.
Does it have a picture that, like, if you put it in heat, the family shows up, but if you put it in cold water, the family goes away?
Is that like blew my fucking mind?
That'd be so cool, right?
That's also from the first movie, but you just blew my fucking mind.
People out there, Hot Toys.
They also have a Doc Brown, which I'm looking at. Ooh, but Back to the Future 2 Doc Brown. Looking at a Iron Man Mark III, which is from the Avengers movie.
Okay.
No,
that's the one where he's...
No, it's Mark 7. It's Mark 7,
That's where he's the big one where he fights Hulkman, right?
No, that's the...
black one?
That's the Hulkbuster, and they did come out with him. That's $1,200.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I thought. Dude, tell me about it.
I can't afford that shit.
Sell all the other ones. Have one big one.
I don't even like this movie.
This Hulk doesn't even fit in my Batmobile. Could you imagine that now? Having, like, a fucking toy you like, and then someone you like just try to mush it into something.
Yeah.
You're breaking it!
So Captain America, Civil War, Iron Man from Avengers.
Come on, man. Tell the fans the toys you want to get.
I would like to get the Heath Ledger Joker, but it's way out of my price range.
What is it?
Those things are like in the $600 range.
Ooh, what's the most expensive one you have right now?
$430.
Which is
the DX-13 Terminator Battle Baby.
Did they... I was gonna have a dumb joke.
Smash, 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 smash.
Damage.
Good. But or if you see something you guys like, message or comment below or on our Facebook page, like, hey motherfucker, you should get this because it looks fucking dope.
But don't say hey motherfucker because it'll flag the video in the comments. I'm just
no, say motherfucker. Say what you want to say. I don't give a fuck. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode, and we're back. And I'll take 2.
Oh my god.